Happy holidays, everybody. Addict named Billy P. We're only a couple of days from Christmas, and then after Christmas, we have the New Year's. And we're going to have the endings of 2015, and we're going to have a brand new beginning of the year 2016. And today, I'm extremely grateful because anybody who knew me during my 20 years of active addiction, everybody who knew me back, the person who I once was, they would say, "Oh, well, don't worry, Billy, because you're not going to make it till 2016 anyways." And in reality, it's right around the corner. You know, we're just a few days away from Christmas, and you know, we live in a society today where it's messed up. It's messed up in a lot of ways. You know, a lot of people are having a controversy whether addiction is a disease or a choice or. Listen, dude, if you have to ask yourself that question, then obviously you don't understand, and obviously you're not an addict. But I can assure you, you probably have somebody within your family who suffers with the disease of addiction. They did not choose to have that disease. They did not raise their hand and say, hey, when I grow up, I want to be a crackhead. Or when I grow up, I want to be a junkie. Or when I grow up, I want to be a 4-time convicted felon. And I want to be owned by the state of Michigan for 16 years of my life in one form or another. We don't sign up for that. We don't volunteer for that. We don't choose to be that. That's what happens when we put something in our body that takes us out of here and now, gives us instant gratification, and we can't stop doing it until we finally ask for help. And then we have to become reprogrammed. And in this reprogramming, we start to learn some things, you know. And our world's such a mess that we've made Christmas become such a humongous materialistic thing. You know, it's about, you know, what am I going to get? What am I going to get? What am I going to get? Listen, Christmas is about giving. And for many years, I had nothing to give anybody. In the year 2004, I gave myself and I gave my family the best gift that I could ever give them. It was the gift of recovery. On November 11th, 2004, when I went into treatment, my only time going through treatment, I had no idea that I was actually giving myself the best gift that I could ever give myself. And therefore giving my family, my wife, my kids, my mom, my dad, my brother, and my sisters the best gift that I could ever give them. I gave them their son back. I gave them their brother back. I gave them their husband back. I gave my kids their father back. I gave me back. It's the best gift I've ever given, and it's the best gift that I've ever received. Christmas this year. 2015, if you're struggling, surrender. I am my own worst problem. The things that go on in my head, I cannot control. My thoughts. But what I do have control over today is the way that I react to not only what goes on in my head, but how I react to any situation that I'm involved in. And I try to act properly, and I try to act the correct way, and I apply. I apply the tools that I have learned since November 11th, 2004 until today, when I currently go to meetings, talk to a sponsor, read my literature, talk to God, and listen and ask for advice. And then ask for the strength and the courage to have application, to apply the tools that I have learned. I'm not worried about picking up this holiday. Getting high for me today, it doesn't seem like all that much fun. In fact, I'm scared to get high today. I don't like what happens after I pick up. And today, I'm not willing to pay the consequences. And today, I don't believe that it's fair for me to pick up. For myself, for my wife, for my kids, for my parents, for anybody who cares about me. The holidays, they're not about receiving, they're about giving. Maybe you're alone this holiday. Did you hear? I said I gave myself the best gift that I could give myself, and it was called recovery. Give yourself the recovery. Give yourself a break. Get out of the problem and step into the solution. People say, do you worry about the holidays, Billy, as far as you picking up? And I say, absolutely not. Not today. You know why? Every day I wake up, I tell myself, no matter what happens today, I'm not going to use. No matter what happens today, this dope fiend's not going to pick up. period. Why? Because I don't have to. That doesn't make me better than anybody else. It doesn't make me different. It makes me happy. It makes me free. It makes me truly free to where I can accept no matter what goes on today. It's going to be okay. As long as I don't pick up. If I put dope on my problems today, all they end up doing is growing. And then the next thing you know, I've got a humongous mess again. The holidays are supposed to be a time for family. Maybe you think that you don't have family, and I'm here to tell you everybody has family. I'm here to tell you that you're all my family. You see, I've got the family that raised me, and then I've got my recovery family. I know that there's marathon meetings non-stop, man, on Christmas Eve, on Christmas Day, on New Year's Eve, on New Year's Day. That's where an addict who thinks he or she has nowhere to go, that's exactly where they ought to be going to be around people who care about them and who love them, who will encourage them to make better choices and better decisions in their life, to give them the tools that they need and to let them know that they're not alone, and to let them know that we have one promise in the rooms of recovery, and that's any addict can lose the desire to get high and find a new way to life. Okay, one promise that we have is the fact is if I wake up and I apply the 12 steps to my life, I have a daily reprieval of getting high. That's what I have, a daily reprieve of active addiction. It doesn't tell me that I'm going to get a wife, and it doesn't tell me that I'm going to get a car, and it doesn't tell me this. It tells me that if I do this the way that it is written, and not the way that other people are telling me to do it, but the way that this program is written, I will undoubtedly have a daily reprieve of active addiction. The other stuff that I got today, they're benefits. They're called trinkets of recovery. They're called blessings from God, the God of my understanding. I don't have to push the God of my understanding on you. See that smile? See that twinkle in my eye? That's a God-given smile. That's a God-given twinkle in my eye. God gave me the best gift that he could give me, and I'm going to celebrate it on Christmas Day. I'm going to then return the favor by giving it to my family and keeping it for myself, which is the gift of recovery. I can't be the person that I am today if I go back to that old person and the old ways that that person once lived by. The holidays do not have to be a stressful time. The holidays do not have to be a period of time where us addicts and alcoholics seem to go back out and test the waters. Listen, if you are not strong enough or if your program is not solid enough for you to be at a event, at a party, at a Christmas party, at a Christmas gathering, whether it be family or whether it be at work, and if there's alcohol there, and if you're not strong enough to not pick it up, then try this. Don't go. Hello, a monkey can't sell bananas. And if you hang out at the barber shop, you're going to fix in to get a haircut sooner or later. Why would you even put yourself in that situation? Me? I don't. It took me well over 2 years to go to the places that I go to today. I didn't just get clean and all of a sudden start kicking in the houses of dope, kicking in the doors of dope houses and dragging people out. I didn't get clean and start going to hotel rooms on East Jefferson, downtown Detroit, and dragging out people, man, and offering them a program of recovery. There's no way I would have been able to do that. When I first came around, I would have been stuck with that person. I would have stayed with that person and I would have picked up. It was a process. I had no idea I'd be doing the things that I do today. But I do know this. I know that any addict can make it through the holidays without picking up. That choice today is mine. Mine. I don't care what anybody does. I don't care what anybody says. Ultimately, if you don't pick up, you won't get high. I'm not picking up. Not today. I'd rather pick the phone up and throw out a video, man, and tell everybody, Merry Christmas. Tell everybody, Happy New Year. Tell everybody that if this dope fiend can do it, anybody can do it. Tell everybody that we care about you. Tell everybody to quit hiding. Quit hiding the truth. Quit being embarrassed and ashamed of the things that are going on within yourself and within your families. Because if you don't ever ask for help and if you don't never bring it out to light, I have news for you. You're going to stay sick. It's only when you bring it out and you get honest with yourself and you get honest with each other and you ask for help, then and only then is help available. Then and only then do things become different. I live a life today that I never even thought that I deserved, let alone that it even existed for somebody like me. I love it. My worst day clean is so much greater than my best day of getting high. It's unbelievable. I am not proud of the things that I have done during active addiction, but I am a proud member of a 12-step program. I'm not excited that I'm a dope fiend addict. I'm excited that I'm a retired carpet farmer, and I'm proud of it. Only you crackheads are going to know what I'm talking about when I say retired carpet farmer. I'm happy, and I'm free. And I'm inviting everybody to become happy and free. And to let you know, all the work that you've done up to this point in your process, in your program, in your recovery, do not let this disease that's powerful, cunning, and baffling trip you up. Do not allow this disease to lie and to tell you that it's going to be different. Don't allow it to say, oh, it's going to be different this time. You can do just one. There is no such thing as one for us. And during these holidays, this disease is going to come at you. And during these holidays, people are going to come at you. They're going to be like, hey, do you want a drink? Listen, your reply is going to, I hope, be what mine is. No, thank you. I'm allergic to alcohol. You see, I break out in rocks and then cuffs. And it normally goes in that order. I don't like that allergic reaction that I have to alcohol today. I love telling my wife I'm going to the store and I'm coming home. And I go to the store and come home. Whoa, what a concept. I'm celebrating another Christmas this year and another New Year's with my family, where I do not have to take pictures of them to remember their excitement opening up gifts. I'm celebrating Christmas again, where I'm not going to yell at my kids for running around and being happy on Christmas morning, because that's what they are. They're excited, young people, kids, children, tearing open gifts. I don't have to yell at them for being kids because I'm dope sick sitting on the couch. I get to look at them. I get to hold them. I get to love on them. And I get to thank God. And I get to thank the 12-step program for allowing me to finally be me. Addict named Billy P. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Don't go out this season. Don't give away everything that you've got. I love you guys. Done.